What up, everybody? It's your boy Pokebenny here, and today we're talking about, as you saw in the thumbnail, the ship sailing. I mean, has Pokemon changed directions into like where the market's going? Are we ever gonna see MSRP? Are we always gonna see 300 per booster box? Right. As you see here, this is one of the newest sets, MEO1 Mega Evolutions. As you see right here, guys, already for $300 pre-sale. I mean, some people have their hands on the mega set already. Some people don't. Um, it's still saying pre-sale right here, guys. And I mean, who knows where this is gonna be at? When I go to a card shop coming up next month, I believe. Hopefully, they're not at $300 already. Hopefully, I can pick this up for cheaper. I definitely recommend not to buy in at this pre-sale price, just for the fact that you're really just giving like these resellers, the satisfaction that they want, and then they're gonna keep doing it. You're kind of just feeding into it. Um, as we see here in the past month, it's kind of been fluctuating in price, going like bullish and bearish. It's 292. The peak was $346. So whoever bought this, you should be out of the hobby. And it's fluctuating up and down. Uh, Crazy. I mean, I feel like it's too crazy to get into this. If you buy this and then eventually, we see a reprint, and then it becomes a 250. If you're trying to, just keep it sealed and just have it as a collector, you're gonna kick yourself, right? So I say just don't get in. Don't beat yourself up later on. I'm sparing you guys from that. So yeah, I mean, this is just one of them, right? If we see here, they don't even have the cards out yet. We're just seeing like the promo for Mega. So I just say wait, guys. Just give it some time. Another one that the ship has really sold for is Destined Rivals booster box, guys. Um, just last month I was expecting to buy one, and I wouldn't get to it. So I wanted to get one next card show, but seeing that the price has gone up in the past month from 324 to a peak of almost $500, guys, to $492 is absolute insanity, right? Am I wrong here? Like, am I the only one kind of just going crazy over here? Because for a new set that hasn't even been out for a year yet, like it's already a $400 booster box. Like, what? um, and we're seeing that like kind of across the board, right? So like, even like for the Team Rocket's Mewtwo, it's gone up, 38%, being from a $341 card all the way up to a $471 card, right? Recently sold right here for 500, and that's at oh wow, that's a PSA 9, 546, 548, and that was all what, today or yesterday? Today's the 23rd, so that was all yesterday, guys. And we're even having like booster boxes being sold yesterday or today. That's today. All day, or 3 sold today for $479, and $456, guys. So these prices aren't, they're not crazy. You know, um, people are buying them at this price, right? That's the crazy part. And even we're seeing this for 151. I don't know if you guys knew, but last card show last month was $300, and now it's already up $100 again. So now we're seeing this ETB at $400, being a $327 ETB, last month, and now being already 402. So this listing is a little bit under. We're seeing last sold, right here, 425 yesterday, 2 yesterday, over 400. So I feel like the ship is sailing really hard with 151. There is a entry point. I've talked about it in my last videos. I'm not gonna mention it here. You're gonna have to go watch my last video. And I mean, it's just blasted on the thumbnail. But 151 is gonna skyrocket and continue to skyrocket. We all know this because it literally has like almost everybody's favorite Pokemon in this set, right? And we see the Sunzard, with the Blastoise, The Sunzard is still, I truly think, is still really underpriced. At a near mint, $300, guys, for a chase card, right? And being a Charizard, and with this new set coming out, Phantasmal Flames, it being another Charizard, being another chase card. I feel like it's just gonna skyrocket everything. Every other Charizard, it's gonna pyramid domino effect. If you're with me, you're with me, right? So the past month, this card has been from a $217 card all the way up to $300 card, right? So it's already up 42%. With the recently sold, guys, for this card today, light played. Wow, not even near mint for 300. Near mint right here, guys, for 330. So, it's definitely breaking over that $300 mark. If you don't have this card, it's just getting more expensive, right? I mean, everything in here is getting more expensive. Even like the Pokemon Center, 151 ETBs, we're seeing that one break 1,000 already. Past 3 months, it went from $500, ETB Pokemon Center exclusive to almost 1,000. Last month, we're seeing just the same amount of growth, 7%. Recently sold for this Pokemon Center was yesterday for almost 1,000. Right here, almost 1,000 and almost 1,000 all this month. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Is it too late? I really don't think so. I mean, I truly believe that like this is the next best buy, honestly. And the reason why I feel like that is just because it's a set that has just a fire chase card, right? Like if we look here, I can show you guys. This is the chase card for Surging Sparks at an air mint, guys. $453. In the past month, it went from a $258 card all the way up to a $331 card. So this set is completely like slept on at the moment. It's even older than 151, but we're seeing Pikachu, cost more than a Sunzard, right? So why wouldn't you get into a ETB that has a chase card more expensive than 151, right? And another honorable mention, guys, here is Obsidian Flames booster box, as well as the Surging Sparks, but we're going to talk about that later. Just because you guys saw that, I mean, Obsidian Flames right now is truly underpriced, especially for this booster box. I mean, this booster box is the same price amount as a brand new, Mega Evolutions booster box, right? So, like, why wouldn't you go into a set that's a lot older and that it's going to have a lot more growth potential than a set that's newer that could reprint and fall in price? You know what I mean? Also, too, the chase card for this Obsidian Flames is $135, which I think is like, it should be like 3 times the price by now, but it's truly underpriced. And I feel like it's going to be a like $300, $400 card by the end of this year for sure. The past month, we've seen it grow 50%, so being a under $100 card, $80 card, to now over $100, and I feel like that is not the stop. This is truly an undervalued chase card at the moment. But yeah, that's just my opinion. But yeah, going back to the ETB or the booster box of the Surging Sparks, guys, it's still under $310, right? Like I showed you guys, the chase card is that Pikachu being like $400. So this has a lot of packs to be able to pull it. But that's not what we're doing here. We're collectors. We're collecting these. We're holding them. We're keeping it sealed, right? And I just feel like it's just such a great entry position for a product that will just seem 10% gain over the course of like 2 months. Every single 2 months, you go see that gain. It's gonna be healthy gain too. It's not gonna be big pump and dump schemes, right? This is just a set that everyone's kind of just sleeping on, right? So yeah, guys. Another honorable mention that like I'm gonna be putting my money into is Prismatic, guys. Prismatic ETBs at $120, I think is still really good. And I mean, no, we've seen massive amounts of drops with big retailers pulling out ETBs, and I just feel like they're just trying to just really drop the price of the ETBs, but they can't because the set value is just so much for this set, and it's just destined to go up. Like it's a no-brainer move for anybody that knows that with a god pack being introduced like the way that it is in this set, in the future everyone's gonna is gonna want that god pack. You know what I mean? So, past month, guys, for this ETB, $97, and everyone is flipping out. Right, the world is going crazy that it hit over $130 already. It hit over 100. You know, that's what they're really trying for the past 3 months. You know, it was at 100, and then they started, mass printing, and then they started going down a little bit more, but then it couldn't hold it. Right, the market is just too much in demand, and now we're seeing it at 130, guys. So I think it's a really good buy, and I'm gonna show you guys all the chase cards. Of course, the Umbreon being the full, like the best chase card, at a near mint, already 1,100, almost $1,200 card, guys. We're seeing here it going down from it being really printed. Everyone was scared to buy Prismatic, and then now we're seeing it go up, guys, and it's gonna continue. The hobby is just gaining a lot more popularity. If you haven't watched my last video, I talked about it breaking in the news, guys. It broke the news, and it's just a better investment. So whoever's watching, you guys are smart, and please like and subscribe. That'll be even a smarter move. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you. Bye bye.